Hello everybody, it's Madeline, the Fit Vegetarian. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. I know that I certainly have. My daughter this morning and her team, they won she plays soccer and they won their first game at the State Cup tournament this morning. So that was super exciting. So I had a really good morning. So I was really happy for her and the team. But today I'm going to be talking to you about a little bit more about snacking and how to break the habit of snacking, because yesterday we visited the reasons why we snack after dinner even when we're not hungry. And today I want to talk a little bit about the habit of snacking, because yesterday there were several reasons why we snack, right? And I asked you to identify what the main reasons were for you. And I know that for me personally, it depends on the day or the night why I'm snacking. But I think the bottom line for all of us is that it's just really a habit. It's a bad habit that we have formed and that we need to break. So one of the things that you can do to break the habit is to establish a new routine. So for example, I shared yesterday how after dinner I will change into comfortable clothing and either put my pajamas on or like sweats or something like that. Well, instead of doing that, what you can do is stay in your jeans or your snug fitting clothing, and that way you'll kind of feel the snugness of the waistband, right? And you'll go, yeah, no, I shouldn't have that snack, as opposed to if you have loose-fitting clothing on, then it's easier for you to go for that snack and overeat because you're not feeling the snugness of your clothing. All right? Something else as well is stay away from the room where you do your snacking in typically. Like for me, I usually snack in the family room. So in order to break myself of that habit, what I've done is like I'll sit in the living room to look at a magazine or to read a book, or I'll go to my bedroom, because those rooms are like no food zones in my house. Food is just, it's not that it's a rule, it's just that's how it's been. So it's a good way to avoid snacking, because when you're in that room, it's like, oh, okay, no, this room is not for eating. So you just won't eat. It's like you're on autopilot. I'm in my bedroom. No, I don't eat in my bedroom. I'm in the living room. No, it's the formal room. I don't eat there. So try that as well. Now, something else is drink some herbal tea. Just make sure that it's decaffeinated, because you don't want to be up all night if you're having caffeine late at night. So make sure it's herbal tea. And a tea that I am totally in love with these days is made by a company called Good Earth, and it's called Sweet and Spicy Tea. And I'm telling you guys, sorry about that. Okay, I got a phone call. But I'm back. So it tastes like Christmas in a cup, as I was saying, and it's so delicious. So give that tea a try, and I'll post a link to it in my blog that I will post later on as well. Something else that you can try is to chew gum. Now, there are differing opinions on this, but honestly, for me, this works, because oftentimes your mouth just wants to be entertained, as I call it, right? So your tummy's not hungry, but you want a little something. You want your mouth, you want that chewing sensation, and gum does it for me. There are other people that will tell you that the saliva that gum produces and the gastric juices that start flowing in your digestive system will actually induce hunger, but it doesn't do that for me. Now, here's a caveat for you. Make sure that if you are going to chew gum, it's not the kind that has sugar in it, and it's not the kind that has artificial sweeteners in it. Now, you might be thinking, well, what's left, right? I used to think the same thing, but I did a little research, and now I chew natural gum. There is such a thing. You're not going to find it at regular stores like Walmart or Target or even the grocery store, but you will find them at your health food stores. Like I get mine either at Mother's Market, which is a chain here in Southern California, or I order it off of Amazon. It's actually cheaper off of Amazon, so if I'm gonna buy it in bulk, that's where I get it. Something else that you can try is right after dinner, go to your bathroom, do your mouthwash, your fluoride rinse, your brushing of your teeth, and flossing of your teeth. And that the reason for this is twofold. One, it will having the clean mouth and that minty taste in your mouth decreases the cravings for food. Okay, so that's a big win because you won't want a snack. Also, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of lazy when it comes to brushing my teeth and doing the whole oral hygiene routine. So after I've already done it, I don't want to spoil it by eating a snack and then having to do it all over again. So if I've brushed my teeth, flossed, and done all that good stuff, I'm like, okay, no, I can't have a snack because that's a sign that I am done with food for the day. So give that a try as well. Also, you might want to try starting a new habit to replace this bad habit, so to speak. So, but specifically a habit that will use your hands. Because if your hands are occupied, you can't use them to be grabbing chips from a bowl or popcorn or nuts, in my case. So things like knitting, crocheting, painting, even coloring. If you're not very artistic, I'm super not artistic. I am such a left-brained person. I have like practically no right brain skills, I'm telling you. My creativity is practically nil. But I can certainly color and I can draw stick figures. So take up drawing if you want to. Anything that will use your hands is perfect. Also, what you might want to try is to replace the snacking habit with a healthy habit. So some healthy habits that you might want to try are maybe going for a walk. So if you get an urge to snack, well, get up and take your dog for a walk if you have a dog. Or even after dinner, just go for a nice brisk walk. Do a little relaxing yoga right before bed. It's so wonderful and very centering and very calming, right? Or what else could you do? You could, there's so many things. Oh, here's a good one, you guys. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but you can clean. I find cleaning to be very relaxing for me. I'm kind of a neat freak, and so I like everything. It doesn't have to be spotless, but just organized and no clutter. So instead of when you get the urge to snack, pick a room to clean and go to town on it. And you'll be so distracted with the cleaning that you're doing that you'll completely forget about the snack, because remember, you're not hungry. The snack is not because, the snacking behavior isn't because you're hungry. It's just because you're bored, or, it's a habit and you need to break the habit. So I want you to know also that it takes on average about 3 weeks to make a habit. And it takes on average about 3 weeks to break a habit. And the first week is going to be the hardest, but you can totally do it, okay? You will have setbacks. We are human. We're not perfect. We're not going for perfection here anyway. So when you do have a setback, and if you have some snacks one night, it's okay. Grow from it, learn from it, right? And fail forward, as they say. You learn from it and you move ahead, right? Keep going and try to do better the next day. So I want you to give it your all. Try to decrease those nighttime snacks that we all indulge in every now and then. And remember to fuel up for a fit life and have a great night, and try and commit tonight. I want you to commit to no snacking tonight and see how you do with that. All you have to do is just start. And once you start and you get going, it's easy to build up the momentum from there. Okay, guys? We'll see you next time on part 3 of my series of how to stop snacking after dinner. Have a good night. Bye-bye.